Alright, scholars, happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to start by showing us a scatter plot on Desmos. Scatter plot's what we talked about in yesterday's Zoom lesson. The format of today's lesson is going to look a little bit different since we're going to be in Desmos for part of it and then on paper for the other part. And sorry for the camera shaking. Okay, so all I've done here is I've just plotted some points. This is a scatter plot. We have points plotted and they're just, they're kind of scattered, but we can see a trend here or a pattern. Again, starting from the leftmost point, it looks like our points are in general going down. So we would assume that the correlation coefficient would be negative because this has a negative slope. And we talked yesterday about the correlation coefficient, but we didn't talk about how to actually calculate it. Well, the calculation is actually very, very, very complicated. So you probably, most likely, will never ever in your life be asked to calculate it by hand. So usually we use a graphing calculator for this or Desmos. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. In the first one, I've just got a chart of X and Y values, and those are just what you're seeing over here. I'm going to click the plus sign, and I'm going to add an expression. We have done this before, but it's been a while. So let me show you what I'm going to type in. I'm going to type Y1. Okay. Then I'm going to use the shift and this guy right here, the little squiggly. Okay. So Y1 is approximately equal to M X1 space. I'm going to do the plus sign right here. Plus B. Sorry if this is giving you vertigo. Okay, so once I messed up. Hang on. Messed up my line. There we go. Okay, so there we go. I've typed in Y1 is approximately equal to MX1 plus B. And what this is going to do is it's going to draw us a line over here. This is called the line of best fit, and we're going to talk more about that I think tomorrow with Miss Bad. But basically what it does is it says, okay, I'm going to figure out which line gets the closest as possible to all of these guys without zigzagging. So that's called the line of best fit. And when I typed that in over here, it automatically gives me all this information. We've used this stuff down here before, the M and the B, to find the slope and the y-intercept of that line. What we're looking at today is this R right here, this guy. R is equal to negative 0.9671. We expected R to be negative because our points are moving downwards. And we would also expect it to be fairly close to -1. A perfect negative correlation would be if all those dots were exactly on the line. Well, they're not all on the line, are they? But they're pretty close. So we would expect our value to be pretty close to -1, and in fact it is. So again, all we have here is we put in our table of X and Y values. I just typed in this guy right here. I don't know what that's doing. We don't need that. And it automatically, when I hit enter, it automatically came up with these statistics. So it calculated R for us.